What's up, Georgia lovers? DJ here, and we are happy to announce that we've added new designs to our merch. We have our anime character designs and clothing that has my popular phrase, "I'ma go ahead and give that a 5." To get our new merch, go to eatexploremore.com and click on merch, then click new arrivals, and you are there. Also, the link to our Cafe Press store is in the description.
On this episode, we revisit Creek Greenway for our Ivy Creek series right here on Georgia Eat Exploring More. Hi guys, we're back at the Gwinnett Environmental and Heritage Center. We're here to refilm part of the Ivy Creek Greenway that we did in our very first unofficial video. So we're gonna refilm some shots. We're starting here and we're gonna go probably over to here to where the mill was and get some shots and stuff. So
And we're going to end where episode 2 is. So this is episode 3. Last week was episode 2. Before we go into walking in the trail, what you see here is this is part of the Gwinnett Environmental Heritage Center. This is the Treetop Quest, and I think this is like for the little kids, little obstacle course. I think adults can participate in this too. But as you can see all around here, there's little obstacle courses, little zip lines and walking bridges and this, that, and the other. I think this is for the kids. It's good for field trips. So that's another thing to look forward to if you come to Gwinnett Environmental and Heritage Center. So come out here, learn about nature and water. And if you're not into all this obstacle course stuff, you just come and walk the Ivy Creek Greenway.
Hi.
Oh, and we're glad that we picked a sunny day.
I still wore my boots just in case.
Yeah, it rained yesterday, so she brought her boots. So as you can see here, this trail is dedicated to a hiker named Meredith Emerson. And I like this sign because of not only does it tell the story and why this trail was dedicated to her. Apparently she went hiking in Blairsville, Georgia, and she went missing. This happened back in 2008, almost 10 years ago. Well, actually 10 years ago, January 1st, 2008. And, it gives a story, but also on the corner of this sign, it also, gives hiking safety. You don't hike alone. That's something we mentioned in the last video. Bring a buddy. This is something I never thought of before, but bringing a whistle so that way if instead of, yelling for help, which is losing more energy, just whistle and, that can get somebody's attention. Common sense stuff like don't climb waterfalls, you can slip and fall. And carry plenty of drinking water or Gatorade. We brought Gatorade today. And wear weather appropriate attire. Today it's sunny and warm, so we're wearing pretty good stuff, even though black is really not good for the sunlight. But wear weather appropriate stuff because you never know what's going to happen when you're out here hiking. Granted, this trail is, safer than some of the bigger trails that, we're going to cover on Georgia Eat Explore More, and that's in Georgia. But just keep these things in mind, just to keep yourself safe at all time. So just be safe when you're coming out here walking on Ivy Creek Greenway. So a little bit more history on the Gwinnett Environmental and Heritage Center. I want to say it's like a museum or it's a science center. You bring your kids and, your family, field trips and whatnot to learn about water conservation and the environment. I don't have much information because their website is down right now for some odd reason as of the recording, but hopefully by the time we're done editing this video, or maybe on down the road, the website will be back up and running. But yeah, you come out here and learn about water conservation, and the location that it's at, we're near a water treatment plant. So there's a link there. But that's the Gwinnett Environmental Heritage Center. We're actually starting to leave that part. And we're going to start getting onto the actual trail. Just beyond these trees, there's the Heritage Center. That's where they have their little activities and whatnot inside there. You have trash cans. So throw your trash away. Do not litter on this beautiful trail. There's no biking, at least down there. Very beautiful day. I'm so glad we came out here today. You get to hear all the beautiful birds and everything like that. Peaceful. Later it's going to rain, so we came out here at a good time.
Okay guys, we're at the Cheshire Williams house. It's one of the oldest homes in Gwinnett. It was built in the 1850s. And what's unique about it is it has painting on it. They call it folk art. And it was done by a German artist who was traveling. They don't know his name, but he was traveling, and for exchange for room and board, he painted the house. And it's just very unique. It's probably one of the only homes in Georgia or the South that have that on there. And like I said, it's one of the oldest houses in Gwinnett.
Mm-hmm. And this is actually not its original spot. The house was actually moved 6 miles away from its original spot. I'm not sure where that spot is. It's a beautiful house. I'm going to get some drone shots, but I'm not going to get too close because I want to respect the area here.
So guys, I'm over here while DJ's updating his drone. And I saw a sign over here, so I went to go check it out. And there seems to be like another little trail over here. I'm not sure if you can see the start of it. But there's also a sign over here talking about wetlands. And I know it's the sun's shining, so you may not be able to read it very well. But it just gives you information on what wetlands are and different information. The location of that is the Gwinnett Environmental Heritage Center, and there's a constructed wetland, there's natural wetlands, and it just gives you different information about that.
All right, guys, so that was the Cheshire Williams house. That was beautiful. I hope those shots turn out pretty good. Like I said, I didn't want to get too close to the house, but we can finally embark on the actual trail. Alrighty, guys. I know, right? A whole bunch of bikers just passed right by.
Oh, my camera wasn't on.
Oh, boo. Anyway, we are crossing wherever road this is.
It's the road to the plant.
Yeah, it's the road to the water treatment plant. Usually Google Maps has a name for this road, but we forgot the name of it, and Google Maps is not acting right today. So right now it's unnamed road, but like the sign says, use caution, look both ways, because this is a road. People do speed down it, so stop, look, and listen. And I don't know if you can see that over there, but there's one of the domes to the plant. Got to figure out how to go down this road one day so we can take a look at the plant. It might not smell that nice, so I don't know. Doo-doo.
Alright guys, there is another like small loop. It's 0.5 miles. It's called the Homesite Loop, which we'll get to another time. It's not paved trail, it's just a regular trail. And on the sign it says that it's moderate, so because it's a little hilly, but we'll get to that another time.
And for some weird reason it's not on the map, so
which there are a couple of them, these little trails that are not necessarily on the map, but I know I saw one when we were by the Chester Williams house, that there was another trail that was a Boy Scout troop project, so that's probably what some of these are.
So yeah, that's another part for another episode. And if you guys remember the last video, Summer took awesome shots of the mushrooms on this tree. They don't look as pretty today.
Yeah, they're green.
Yeah, the weather done took over and made them green. So
they're all on this side. That's cool.
Yeah. Nice random log on the side of the trail. You know, guys, we definitely want to come out here when it's springtime, because even though, you know, the trees are still pretty, only because the sun is out, I can imagine how these trees will look with them in full bloom. I can imagine how they look in the autumn time as well. You got a couple dead looking leaves over there, but I'm pretty sure the colors are even more vibrant. There's another trail. This is a bike trail.
No, no bikes.
No bikes. Oh, sorry. No, it's not a bike trail. It's the Holly Trail. Again, this one's not... Sorry, I done gotten her shot. It's not on the map, but, you know, it's out here on its own, dirt trail. It doesn't list if it's moderate or not, but I can imagine it might have some difficulties on it, being that it's not paved and it's narrow.
And we are now approaching the restrooms.
Yes.
It's the only one on the trail?
Yes.
It's the only one on the trail. And if you're out here past 5, the door may be locked.
Yes.
What happened last time I had to pee.
Yeah, we learned that the hard way. The door was locked. They lock it at 5, after 5.
I assume so.
Yeah,
but yeah, there's little water fountains here as well. You can get a little sip of water.
Yeah, get you some water, fill up your water bottles. There's a map before you get going on the trail. We are here. That's the Environmental and Heritage Center. There's the restroom, the only one on the trail. So if you have to go now, speak now or forever hold your pee.
Really?
So this is a bike trail. Summer was just saying we wish we had some bikes.
Love to ride a bike down here.
Oh, definitely.
Especially down this hill. It would be fun.
I know, right? That just looks so fun. Just rolling on down the hill. So we found another unpaved trail. It's the Sweet Gum Trail. And this is just right before you get to the bridge. So this is the Sweet Gum Trail, and right there is the creek, Ivy Creek. And
oh, that's where that.
yeah, last time when we filmed out here, it was really green and luscious, but today that is not the case. It's still beautiful, and you still got a good view of the creek.
That is, what's the name of that trail?
Sweet Gum Trail.
Oh, okay. Alright guys, here's a little directions. Right now, we just passed the bathroom, so there is a bridge and then the path continues that way to the Ivy Creek Wildlife Observation Trail. And I believe that also goes towards the Swanee part of the trail as well. And like I said, restrooms are back that way. Ivy Creek Greenway continues this way. If you see the bridge, if you walk that way, it continues that way towards Buford Drive.
Yep. So yeah, that goes to Buford Drive, and that's the portion that we're doing today. And you know, we're going to go onto all these bridges, these 85 and whatnot, and we're going to have a good time. And if you remember, last time I did the video, there was this tree chair looking thing, and I was sitting on it. So now it is Summer's turn to sit on the chair. And now we're going to get on the bridge. It rained recently, so it could be slippery. So be cautious, be careful. We have some little art out here. And some birdhouses. So we are about to walk over the creek. Isn't that pretty? Oh. Yeah. It's not muddy today. It's pretty clear. It's murky, but not muddy. And what I'm going to do is try to get some nice drone shots of the creek. Man, look at your boy. I'm getting to be a pro at this thing.
I'm getting.
Oh. There's graffiti on. That's. I want to believe that's. How to put it?
Directs water.
Yeah, directs water. It's like an aqueduct.
Like runoff?
Yeah, runoff. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm not good with words, guys. And yet I'm a YouTuber. But anyway, somebody somehow got down there and put some graffiti down there. Don't know how, don't know why, don't really care. As long as they don't mess up the other nature stuff.
There's a rushing water.
Yep, there's more rushing water. And beyond these trees is an apartment complex. Now see, the cool thing about this trail, for people who live out here in this apartment complex, you have easy access to this trail. But then again, you got strangers in your neighborhood, but you have free access to this trail if you want to come down here and walk and whatnot. If you live in these apartment complexes, you can.
It's just nice to have this in your backyard, a place where you can go walk.
Right.
And there's nice water, as you can hear it rushing over the rocks and stuff. It looks really nice.
Exactly. So it's really nice. Bear with us a second. I'm going to get the name of these apartment complexes so that way, if you guys are looking to move to the Buford area, you'll have a name for the apartment complex. I'm pretty sure it's not cheap. So if you want to live out here in Buford, make sure you have some money.
I believe it's the Preserve at Mill Creek is the name of the apartment complex. And check out, they even got like a little grill out here.
Mm-hmm. There's people living out here all fancy. They got a grill. It's a clean grill. Usually apartment complexes have nasty grills, but have a clean grill. Picnic area.
Picnic area by the water.
Yeah, a little sitting area by the water. If you hear all that rushing, that's the creek. And it sounds like it's really heavy today. I guess because of all the rain we've been having for the past few weeks. So I got to speak up a little bit louder. Yes. And that's right behind this apartment complex, the preserves at Mill Creek. These people are very fortunate. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Ivy Creek Greenway, you guys. Simply beautiful. You guys, I can't stress enough how happy I am to be filming when it's broad daylight. The sun's not setting and there's no clouds in the skies. There's a little bit of clouds, but they're not the kind of clouds that, you know, mess up your, make it rain clouds, mess up your day, mess up your shots. I'm loving it. Okay, guys.
Mall of Georgia Boulevard.
We are approaching, according to Summer and Google, mostly Google.
Yes.
We are approaching Mall of Georgia Boulevard. That's what that bridge is right there.
Walking under the bridge.
Walking under the bridge, Mall of Georgia Boulevard.
Don't touch the wires that are hanging.
Whoa.
That's dangerous.
That's dangerous. I'm not sure what kind of wire that is, but that's not cool. Yeah, that's not cool. There's just a random wire there. Yeah, don't touch that. It's in the tree. Right on the Mall of Georgia Boulevard. Ain't that nice? All right, guys. So remember, we started there, and now we are here. Just crossed on the Mall of Georgia Boulevard, and there is a staircase to the trail. I'm about to go up these stairs and figure out where these stairs lead to. Let's see, let's make some guesses. Is this A, coming from Mall of Georgia Boulevard? B, coming from the preserves at Mill Creek? Or C, is this staircase for the hotel that's over here? We'll find out. If you get the answer right, you don't win anything. I'm sorry. Okay. This is a workout in itself. Alrighty. There's like 3 hotels over here. Got a Courtyard by Marriott, Country Inn and Suites, and a Fairfield by Marriott. There's the preserves at Mill Creek. And this is just a staircase to the trail from, if you guessed A, you're right. Oh, I'm out of breath. Mall of Georgia Boulevard. So that's where we're at right now. Mall of Georgia Boulevard. Just a random staircase. Hopefully people will utilize that. I don't know if you can see Summer sitting down there on the bench. And then there's Ivy Creek. Whew. I'm out of breath, y'all. See, there's Ivy Creek. According to the sign, we have 0.7 miles to Buford Drive. And that will be the end of our video when we get to that point. 0.7 miles. Remember, we're here. There's the Woodward Mill historic site. That's going to be a mill. That was on the last video. That's the ruins from the Woodward Mill. That's why a lot of these roads around here have, you know, mill in the name of it. And then we're going to end right there. And then that's what we did the last episode. But we're focusing on this today. All right, guys, we're now approaching the on-ramp to 85 South. And as we're approaching the on-ramp, we have Ivy Creek Greenway trail etiquette. And let's go through the rules, or the etiquette. All trail users should be respectful to others users, yield to pedestrians, keep right and pass on the left. Announce yourself. You know, if you're a biker, say on your left, or if you're running. Don't block the trail. Obey the signs. Keep the trail clean. No littering. The trail's closed at night. Keep animals under control. Control your bicycle. Don't use the trail under the influence. So, yeah, let's not get trippy out here. 85 South ramp. Now I think I'm gonna take the drone out.
Alright guys, we just approached the where the old mill is. And we're gonna go down and look at it and see if maybe we could take the drone off down there and see if we can get some cool shots. I hope she don't fall.
Somebody's trying to beat us to the mill. But
you see the wheel part of the mill down there. When we get down there, we'll be able to see it.
Yeah, and the water is definitely rushing more than usual. I guess again because of the rain. So we're just gonna walk down there and get some shots, and that's something cool that you can see when you come off the trail. All right, guys. So we are at the Woodward Mill historic site, just right outside of 85, right off the trail. And there's a lot more water than usual because of the recent rain that we've had the past few weeks. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just see all this water rushing. I'm going to attempt to take off the drone down here. And some are taking some nice shots over there. Some nice, beautiful sand. Nice, loud water. Beautiful day. Alright guys, that was the Woodward Mill historic site off of Ivory Creek Greenway. We're a little bit out of breath because we have to go down a little bit of an incline to get to that point. Approaching the end of the trail. We're actually getting pretty close to Buford Drive right now. And right now we're about to come up to this bridge that takes you right over the creek. And you can see 85, all that right there.
And there is a place to park off of here.
Yeah.
If you can find it.
If you can find it. I didn't know this was a parking spot. But yeah, this is just right off of Buford Drive right there. And there's a parking spot. Before we cross over the bridge, there's the creek. There's more creek. Having too much fun out here. We are now crossing under Buford Drive. That pretty water. And it's a, what is that, like an 8-foot clearance? Yeah, it's an 8-foot clearance. So, I'm 6 feet. And she's short. So, she had nothing to worry about. But if I was just 2 feet taller, I could not do this. And this part right here, it says it's an 8-foot clearance as well. But to me, it looks like it's a little bit smaller. But we're in between Buford Drive right now. Yeah, so over there, we have another set of on-off ramps for 85, I-85. So once we get beyond this point, we're going to be at the Spur Trail. Yeah, Spur Trail. That's the name of it. And that's where we're going to stop.
Yep.
And we're going to be full circle. Full circle.
And then we're going to come out here for another episode.
Yeah, more episodes.
Look forward to that.
Look forward to it. More on that later.
Oh, hi guys. So I'm sitting here, I'm waiting because DJ, I don't know if you can see him back there, but he's going to take the drone off one last time before we put him up. And we're right at the end of the trail. Well, that's probably really close, all up in my nose. But yeah, we're at the end of the trail and we'll say our goodbyes in just a minute.
That, my friends, is back to square one, right at the beginning of the last video.
Alright guys, it's time to say goodbye. We just met up to where our second video started, so we're going to start heading back and see you back home.
Hey guys, that was Ivory Creek Greenway episode 3 for our Ivory Creek Greenway series. We love this place. Can't wait for the springtime where the flowers will bloom, and then I can't wait for autumn time when the flowers are dying, so that way we can see some nice beautiful colors. You know, a few reminders: bring water, bring a buddy, dress appropriately depending on the conditions, and above all else, have fun, guys. You're gonna love it. Come out here with your pets, your kids, just have a blast. Please subscribe to our channel. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers, guys, so please help us get to 100 subscribers, please. Check out our new merch. I know you guys saw the announcements before the video began. We have new merch. You're gonna love the new merch. I made it cheaper because it's a little bit pricey with Cafe Press, but I made it a little bit cheaper. Also, if you want to, consider donating to our Patreon. Please share, please like, and keep helping us get more views, guys. We love you guys. You guys are awesome. Enjoy.
Please like and share our video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.